going to be reading Little Miss Naughty. It's the number 2 book from My Little Miss World. So let's get to it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So, here it is, Little Miss Naughty by Roger Holmes, whatever that says. Okay, it says, Are you ever naughty? Sometimes, I bet. Well, Little Miss Naughty was naughty all the time. She awoke on Sunday morning and looked out of the window. It looks like a nice day, she thought to herself. And then she grinned. It looks like a nice day for being naughty, she says, and rubbed her hands. That Sunday, Mr. Upty was out for a morning stroll. Little Miss Naughty knocked his hat off his head and jumped onto it. My heart! Cried Mr. Upty. Oh no. Oh man. That afternoon, Mr. Clever was sitting in the garden reading a book. And do you know what Little Miss Naughty did? She broke his glasses. My glasses! Cried Mr. Clever. Oh no, what happened to his glasses? That looks bad, doesn't it? That looks bad. Oh, and did you realize that I have my handy on? If you think it's a tattoo, it's wrong. Ta-da! That evening, Mr. Bump was just standing there, minding his own business. And guess what? Little Miss Naughty did. Guess what Little Miss Naughty did? She ran off with his bandages. Oh man. And bandaged up Mr. Small. He cried. It's difficult to say anything when you're bandaged up like that. Mr. Upty and Mr. Clever and Mr. Bump and Mr. Small were very, 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 very cross. Very, 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 very cross indeed. So, if you want to look. Zoom this in if you want to read anything. Okie dokie. Next unit. Oh, what a wonderful sun. Hey, what is that wonderful Sunday? What is that wonderful Sunday? She giggled. Giggled Little Miss Naughty as she walked along, and it isn't even bedtime yet. And anyway, I'm using a phone. Fast on Monday morning, the Mr. Men had a meeting. Something has to be done, announced Mr. Upty, who managed to straighten out his hat. They all looked at Mr. Clever, who was wearing his spare pair of glasses. "You're the cleverest," they said. "What's to be done about little Miss Naughty?" Mr. Clever thought. He cleared his throat and spoke. "I have no idea," he said. "I have piped up Mr. Small." There's Mr. Small. I thought he was blue at first, but it turns out this is Mr. Small with a red body. And this. And remember when I read sorry guys. And remember when I read Little Miss Small? Yeah. It was number 5, but I really loved it, so he wanted it. So I had to read it, and then there we go, Mr. Small. So anyway, here's Mr. Small. Give him a kiss. Give him a kiss. Wish him all good luck, guys. He's gonna find one person. Oh, look what he's doing. I know what naughty little ladies need. And I know who can do it, he added. "What?" asked Mr. Upty. "Who?" asked Mr. Clever. "Aha!" chuckled Mr. Small. And went off to see his friend. Aha! chuckled Mr. Small and went off to see a friend of his, somebody who could do impossible things. Somebody who could do impossible things like making himself invisible. He's purple. Okay, take a close look. I have never ever read the Mr. Man, but I am reading the My Little Miss World. So keep looking at this picture and figure out what it is. I wonder who that could be. That's really bad. That Monday, Mr. Nosy was asleep under a tree. Little Miss Naughty crept towards him with a pot of paint in one hand. Okay. Little Miss Naughty crept towards him with a pot of paint in one hand, a paintbrush in the other, and a rather large grin on her face. She was going to paint the end of his nose red. Oh, sorry guys, the camera went out of control. I mean, not the camera. I'm in. Da 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 da. That's fine, yeah. But just as she was about to do the dreadful deed, something happened. Tweak! Somebody tweaked her nose. Somebody she couldn't see tweaked her nose. Somebody invisible. I wonder who. Ouch! Cried little Miss Naughty. Oops, sorry guys. And dropping the paint and paintbrush, she ran away as fast as her little legs would carry her. Oh, this book's taking forever. No, that's not an idea. On Tuesday, okay, let me just read it and then show you the pages, okay? On Tuesday, Mr. Busy was rushing along as usual, little Miss Naughty standing by the side of the road, stuck out her foot. She was going to trip him up head over heels, and heels over head. Oh, man. But just before she did, something happened. The invisible tweaker had struck again, and it hurt. Ooh, cried little Miss Naughty, and ran away even faster than her little legs would carry her. Oh, sorry guys. Okay, this one. On Wednesday, Mr. Happy was at home, watching television outside. Outside, little Miss Naughty picked up a stone. She was going to break his window. Naughty girl. Naughty girl, I know, right? Naughty girl, it says that. I'll just perfect. But as she brought her arm through, guess what? That's right. Tweak! Ouch! Cried little Miss Naughty as she ran off holding her nose. See? Look at her. She was over there first and then she ran. Oh man. Let's take a look at this page. Her nose is purple. Okay, let's see her nose. Her nose is purple, right? Look at her nose here. Her nose is red. Her nose is red. Her nose is red. Her nose is red. See? So it went on all Thursday, tweet, and all Friday, tweet, tweet, and all Saturday, tweet, tweet, tweet. By which time little Miss Naughty's nose was bright red. Oh, guys, did I see something? By which little Miss Naughty's nose went red, bright red. But by Sunday, as she was cured, no naughty times or no naughtiness at all. Thanks for the invisible nose tweaker. On Sunday evening, Mr. Small went around to see him. "Hello, Mr. Impossible," he smiled. "Thank you for helping to cure little Miss Naughty." "My pleasure," laughed Mr. Impossible. But it did take all week. Mr. Small grinned. "Don't you mean all tweak?"